This is a 2015 BMW M4, and today I'm going to review it. I'm going to show you all its quirks and features, and then I'm going to drive it, and then I'm going to give it a Doug score. So I've borrowed this M4 from a viewer here in the South Bay. This particular example is in Austin Yellow, one of the best colors I've ever seen. So when this first launched back in 2014, it replaced the E9X generation of the M3. It also split the M3 into two different models, the M3 and the M4. M4 being the two-door, M3 being the four-door. It's also quite controversial when it launched, because it was the first turbocharged M3, or in this case the M4. So it replaced the S65 V8. People were really up in arms about having a turbocharged M car. Blasphemy, they said. Just doesn't work. Well, it did bump up the horsepower from 414 horsepower in the S65 to 425 in the S55. That's not including the competition model, which added another 19 horsepower. But I think the big change here was the torque. So it went from about 300 pound-feet of torque, way up high in the rev range on the S65 engine, to 405 pound-feet of torque in the S55, available from about 1500 RPM. So it had a lot of grunt. It's super quick. 0 to 60 time is about 4.1 seconds, according to BMW. Whereas in the E9X, it's about 4.5 to 4.6 seconds or so. Let's talk about all the quirks and features. Yes, the wheels here are 19-inch style 437M in bicolor. Also available in silver. Standard is the carbon fiber roof. Outback, trademark M exhaust, so quad exhaust. M4 badging. Trademark side gills now, actually with actual holes. Up front, you do have available LED headlights. Nice double slat grille. Some more aggressive front aerodynamics. Also, you'll note the hood bulge on this M4. So consistent with starting with the E46 M3, giving a nice aggressive hood bulge. It's a nice coupe style here. Also available is the double clutch transmission, which is basically the same thing as that was on the E9X generation of M3s. Also available in the manual transmission. Much more sporty seats than the E9X generation, really hugs you in there. So, starting in the back, you actually do have available comfort access rear trunk. So you can actually kick open the trunk. However, if you equip the BMW M4 or M3 with a carbon fiber diffuser, the comfort access would cease to work. Way to go, BMW. The side mirrors also bring back the traditional wing-style mirror caps. What we're going to do now is we're going to start this up, so we're going to listen to the exhaust. That's been a controversial feature of the S55 engine. It doesn't really sound very good, especially when compared to the last generation S65 V8 engine. So let me know what you think, and we'll listen to the exhaust here. All right, driving the M4. Let's see how the acceleration is. Whoa! Unbelievable. The handling's pretty good for the car. It's not bad. Nice turn in. Pretty good. I'd say a little bit better than the E9X platform. Of course, the engine sound's the one that doesn't really work that well. But the induction noise is pretty good. Just the exhaust needs a little bit of work, but it's a pretty good car. I'm pleasantly surprised with the F82 M4. Not bad, not bad. Do a little more twisties here. And that's the F82 M4. Now, BMW did improve upon this in the next model year with the competition package, up in the horsepower to 444, and a few more styling cues as well. Bigger wheels, 666s that were found on the M4 GTS, and a swan song with the BMW M4 CS, which upped the horsepower a little bit more to 453 and put the torque at 444 pound-feet of torque. Now, when it was released, it was a little bit controversial, being the first turbocharged M4 or M3, but I think the styling is great. It'll really grow on you. Though I believe the styling of the M3 is much more aggressive with the wider hips at the back than the M4. But I think this will end up being one of the classic ones from BMW as usual. And with that said, the Doug score is 69.